Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, it's 𝗙𝗶𝗀𝗀𝗃. Thank you for coming. And to the subscribers, as always, thank you so much for the love and the support. It really means a lot to me. Like I said, in case you're new here, thanks for clicking on the video. It really means a lot to me as well. And I hope you like the content. I hope you like the channel. And I also hope you subscribe. And yeah, we stay in our little family as well. Well, in today's video, this is something that was sent to me by one of the subscribers. And yeah, it is about the passport bros, like you saw in the title. I previously talked about this issue, but yeah, it's back in full swing and people are shaking it up. Yeah, it's crazy on TikTok. And I was like, wow, we need to talk about this. But before I even get into my own opinions, let's first watch these clips and then let's talk about it.
Normally and typically in an Arab household, the man usually is the provider financially, and that's just how it is.
That is just something I wasn't prepared for.
Most Arab women expect that.
Just like most American people expect the woman to contribute half. Or not half, just contribute.
But you're not dealing with an American woman.
No, but she'd have to deal with some of my things, though, too. This was definitely not what I wanted to hear. I thought Moroccan women prioritize family over material things, and I was not anticipating that it would mean I have to be the sole provider for a household. I didn't sign up for this.
Also, man, don't go crazy, you know what I'm saying? These local countries, they have their own economy set up. You know, average person pays between $100 and $200 a month for rent. You know what I'm saying? So if you, you know, papi dinero, you come down here, you know what I'm saying, you spending, you know, $200-300 on a female in a day, man, you just blowing things way out of proportion. You know what I'm saying? You're messing up the economy, the local economy. So now the next guy comes down, these women are going to expect way more than probably ever seen. I ain't gonna say deserve, you know what I'm saying? You can get what you can get out of life, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, if you're an American man and you're not having the success you want as far as dating, you come to a foreign country and you have a lot more opportunity and access, you start to go crazy, that kind of throws things off, man. It makes an imbalance, if you will, in the force and the system.
Let me tell you what he meant. What he meant was, I got a passport, flew hundreds of thousands of miles away from the US to scam a woman into marrying me for free. Because American women, they're asking for too much. They're so fussy. They're not happy with anything. Surprise! You're in a country that asks more of you. You're trying to marry into a culture that says you pay for all of it. You could have been at home with a dusty Sally that was going to go 50% with you on a baby. Now look at you. Down bad.
I was not anticipating that it would mean I have to be the sole provider for a household. I didn't sign up for this.
See, but the gag is, this guy and all these other passport bros and Western men don't realize just how much Western feminism has benefited them. How much women pushing to be working and earning money outside of the home has benefited them. Because see, right? The guy is basically trying to get somebody to bankroll his man of the house cosplay. Because that's what it is. Cosplay. You cannot expect somebody to go in 50-50 on the capital of a house and building a life together and childcare and all of these other things about building a family and building a life together, and then now be demanding, oh, but I'm the patriarch, you must submit, you must submit. It don't work that way, boo. You need man of the house money. See, Western men are not, they think they can just come and be gods anyhow because they've got their mindset on this, like, you know, colonial fantasy that, you know, oh, well, you know, I'll be lauded as a god over there in the global south. Pick any global south country, right? We're in an Arab and North African country over here in the context of this video, Morocco. But the thing is, in the global south, the patriarchy actually patriarchies differently, man. So we understand in the global south, we're like, listen, man, we can go 50-50 or you can be the man of the house, but you cannot have both. Because I am not going to bankroll this elaborate cosplay where you get to pretend like you're the man of the house when I am putting down 50% of the capital. And then on top of that one, doing 90% of the child rearing labor. It doesn't work that way, boo. This is why I say chocolate teapots, because these Western men only want to look the part, but when it's time to actually put the hot water inside the teapot, see them melt. See them melt.
So someone DM'd me and asked for my take on the whole passport bro movement. So here we go. For those of you who don't know what a passport bro is, these are men that are going overseas to other countries to find love, to find a wife, because they claim that American women, black women, modern women, feminists are too masculine, too independent, and are too liberated. We just got way too many rights for them. But if you ask me, it is 100% pure bullshit. These men ain't trying to provide for nobody, because if that was the case, there are a plethora of traditional, submissive, agreeable women right here in the USA. These men are going to these other countries for one thing and one thing only, and that's to get laid. Places where the exchange rate for a US dollar is extremely high. These men are literally trying to get the most bang for their buck and chasing the high of feeling like a man they know they could never be.
Well, as you've seen in the video, a lot of the times you're going to see passport bros and they are very much looking for traditional women. And then there's this concept, or there's this perspective that especially African women are traditional women, which I might say yes. And I have my pros and cons about it, but it's not about this video. Today is not about that video of the cons and pros of being a traditional woman. No, today is about the passport bros. This man is a white man, of course. He went to Morocco, and of course he's having a conversation with this woman, and she's very bold. I liked her confidence. So this white man, of course, is shocked how he left the Western world to come to Morocco looking for a traditional woman, as he imagines in his head. And then this lady is saying to him, you know what, in my country as Morocco, the man is supposed to provide for literally everything in the family. And shocker, the white man is surprised. He's taken back, like, why? The men that are coming from the West expect traditional ways, especially to African countries. Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, Nigeria, Egypt, Morocco, Guinea, Ghana, all those countries, a lot more, 54 countries in Africa. You are looking for a traditional partner to be with, to have a relationship with. The Western way of living is extremely different from our way of living. You are coming into an environment or a culture where men are seen as providers of everything. And yeah, I know most of you are going to be like, what? That's unfair. That's not okay. But we are living in a world where men have been considered to be that, especially when you come into African homes. As a man, you're supposed to do financial stability in the house. And yeah, he's shocked. And he's coming out saying, well, I left the Western women because they are too much, but I did not expect that the women in Morocco are also materialistic. What makes you think that you being a protector and a provider is making me a materialistic person? I want us to be authentic in this situation. There is no woman you're going to meet that does not expect you to provide for her. Why are you shocked? If I'm to be home as the traditional woman that you want me to be, produce the kids and care for the house, cook for you, do the dishes, wash for you, and yeah, be also there as an emotional support, you are supposed to provide for me. You literally are supposed to provide for me. And so for him to say we are being materialistic as African women, being groomed from childhood, that when you get married, your man is supposed to provide for you, I feel like we are in two different worlds. You are not going to find an African woman, I'm talking about Africa because I'm African, I'm Ugandan. You're not going to find a Ugandan woman willing to pay 50-50 in the house. That's not going to happen. That's literally not going to happen, especially if you're coming from the Western world. It's so rare for a man that is coming from the diaspora for you to meet a woman in African countries who's willing to do 50-50. And I'm not saying that African women or Ugandan women just sit at home and do nothing. No, they work. Literally, they do. And then when it comes to the black man, what you were saying is also true. You are coming to another country. So if you oversplash your money, women are going to take advantage of that and just actually like your money than you as a person. And I'm not saying you should be stingy. Don't be stingy. We don't want stingy men as well, because remember, you have to provide everything, but you have to have a limit and at least try to be who you are and just first show your personality. Of course, money is involved, but be yourself. Don't overspend the way you do it in the United States. I'm not saying you shouldn't give women money. Like, we need money, yeah, but like, have a limit. I hope it really makes sense. But overall, my last key points is you're not going to look for a traditional woman if you are not a traditional man yourself. And if you want to be a traditional man, especially if you're coming to African countries, you're going to be the provider of things financially most of the time. The women come in if things go left, but usually you are the source of providing and protecting, and I hope we do better. And so if you are looking for 50-50 in Africa, I would really prefer that you stay with the Western women that are literally willing to pay 50-50. You will enjoy, and those women will love you completely. It doesn't work in African cultures. This narrative that African women are bought is a lie. If you are a man coming from the West and you want an African woman, the dowry that you think you're paying for a woman, that this woman is being paid, is not literally for the woman, it's for the parents and the people that raised this woman. So the money or the things that you're giving out are appreciation and also a task for you as a man to show you're going to be able to provide for this woman, that you're going to be able to care for the daughter of these parents. That is also something you should know and understand. It's not you buying a woman, it's you appreciating the parents and you showing you are man enough to care for their daughter. It's just something to throw there, just something for you to understand. But yeah, thank you guys. That was it in today's video. I hope you liked it. Please tell me what you think. Yeah, is this passport bro worth to come to other countries, or he should just stick to where he came from and leave the rest of other continents, especially Africa, alone? Yeah, let me know. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, share, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.